Greetings, beloved Cancer. How are we? Don't say that. You good. In spite of it all, you're good. All right. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's going on in your world. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And also, if something does not resonate, you can check your sun, moon, and rising, or even some past videos. Never mind about the date. It's about the message. Also, I like to give a shout out to all the new family subscribers. Hey fam, welcome to our channel where Sunnyside Oracle recreated into Oracle Rebirth. Thank you so much for helping me rebuild our channel. And we're going to see what Spirit has to say. What are your issues and the outcomes? What you need to know concerning everything that is for your highest and best life good. All right. Whew, I am full. Had a good lunch. All right. Okay, Divine Spirit, thank you so much for being here for my beloved Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on in your world. Looking for my seers. Make sure I have those on deck. All right. All right. All right, Cancer. Oh, the foundation is a cup of love. The Ace of Cups, baby. Okay, we got some restrictions. Somebody is stuck within a partnership in a home full of burdens. Wow. Okay. All right. So there's some disturbance within the home front and within a relationship. All right. Before I go there, I'm gonna go here. And whatever restrictions those are on a partnership concerning, and it's affecting the whole household, basically. If in fact, whatever the issues are not rendered and brought to a clarity or a conclusion, the energy is just not going to be wholesome. It's not going to benefit anyone. It's not going to benefit anyone. got home as a foundation card, if I'm not mistaken. Cards are black. Yeah. You have home as a foundation card. So you have home on here twice. So something is really affecting the home. The restrictions that are going on possibly could be in teaching you a lesson about tuning into your own grounding in your own spiritual journey or your own lessons. There's a lesson that's coming out of this restriction. And then we have under the partnership, we have feminine energy. I'm feeling a couple different things about that. I'm feeling the feminine energy is not balanced within a feminine energy. I'm feeling the energy of a male that might have too much feminine or not enough. So, however, the partnership energy is out of balance, and possibly it is because of the female, because that is the womb and the creator of life. Um, I'm also feeling the energy that there's someone whose energy is not being used for the betterment of self, that spills over into it's not the betterment for the partnership or relationship. And within the home, Ten of Cups, honoring your energy. You have to honor from which you come from. You have to honor and respect and give reverence to your creator of the heavens and the earth, as well as your birth creator. And this looks like as if someone is not honoring from which they come from. And it could be within a family dynamic because it has the home. And it also could be a spouse. It could be children. And within this Ten of Wands burden, there's a burden because there's something being ignored that the ancient ones of wisdom are trying to convey to someone to release that burden. But someone is not, for whatever reason, is not open to that. So within that teaching issue, it's a new deck, by the way, for my family. The situation you're inquiring about encourages teaching, whether it be student, teacher, parent, child, or just a friend. We are all of us learning and teaching constantly when we are maintaining a high vibration energetically. Never despair that the seeds you have planted have failed to take root. They may be taking time to germinate, or they may have migrated to another field. Do not plant seeds with the expectation of an outcome. Disengage from the attachment to the outcome of a situation and move on. That's releasing that restriction. A farmer doesn't sit down next to the seeds and plants and wanting them waiting for them to sprout. What a recipe for disappointment. He plants them and moves on. Never once does he second guess if he was doing the right thing in the right way. He simply does what he is called to do and trusts the fruits of his labor will be what they are supposed to do. So, what you put in is what you get out. And if in fact there's some restrictions going on, then there's an imbalance within that energy of what you're putting out versus what you're getting. So that could be why the restrictions are there and things seem out of balance. All right. Now, with that feminine energy, the darkness, the moon, the tides, the quiet gestation before the chaos, the void, passive waiting, gestating, and nurturing. It is the opposite of the prior card, so very different, yet the perfect companion. Perhaps you have yet to find your feminine side. The life you are leading right now has given you opportunities to embrace this part of you. But between the two opposing energies, feminine energy is the harder one to embrace because it's dealing with the heart space, okay, and emotions. And if I'm talking to my men folk, yeah, that's the energy I was feeling. It's not enough. It requires trust and lack of fear. Trust that all is as it should be and the absence of the fear of things not getting done. Perhaps in the past you have been hurt when you were embracing your feminine energy physically or mentally. This was the free will of the person who you hurt. It was not caused by being who you were. Do not let the actions of another dictate who you need to be. Examine your feminine side. Become friends with her again. Alternately, this card represents an important woman in the seeker's life. Okay, so there is someone within your life that some understanding and honoring of that feminine energy, and it may be out of balance, and it may be out of balance because of, it's like your action brings a certain type of reaction, vice versa. Okay, and with honoring your energy, we all have those days when we are disinclined to do anything. We try all sorts of mental tricks to talk ourselves into doing what we should be doing. Does this ever work? No. We end up feeling guilty, which is a very low vibration, for not getting anything done, which causes us to try twice as hard the next day, which causes us to get overwhelmed and exhausted, which then leads to becoming caught up in a vicious cycle. Your body has rhythms, just as everything else on this earth does: flowers, trees, plants, and the elements. The tides ebb and flow. The sun and the moon rise and set. Animals hibernate, flowers grow, bloom, dormant. You need to listen to the inherent cycles within you. Rest when you need to, work when you need to. Do not try to outthink the natural rhythms. Go easy on yourself, Cancer. Reserve judgment, as you are your own harshest critic. Lighten up on yourself, okay? Lighten up on yourself so you can be and live your best self. And within those burdens, Spirit is saying that these look like trees, okay? This could feel like tree and branch energy. And I'm feeling the energy that Spirit could possibly be asking you to get out in nature, okay? Because I'm also seeing the tree here within the teaching, okay? So it's almost as if getting out in nature and grounding yourself and connecting with the earth, okay? And the elements that are going on, and pay attention to the five senses that you're feeling and sensing when you're out in nature, okay? Because there's some ancient wisdom that's there. Nature is the perfect place to center yourself and ground and any excessive noise in your head. In nature, all the secrets of the universe are held, from the fiercest energy of a raging sea in a storm to the nurturing and loving energy of 100-year-old grove of trees. Get out in nature and listen to what she has to tell you. There is much to learn from nature. Trees just want to be trees. They are not trying to be boulders. Deer are just deer. They accept that. Wolves are wolves. They know no other way. They do not try to get an extreme makeover to become a bear. This energy vibration can be so different than the human experience. It is pure love, non-judgment, and acceptance. When you tap into the ancient wisdom of the natural world, you find peace within yourselves. You get to know thyself. By drawing this card, you are being asked to come to peace with who you are and what you have to offer the situation. Okay, so with that being said, let's get some clarifiers and see what else is going on. All right, Divine Spirit, thank you so much. What are the restrictions in the lesson to learn out of this restriction? Some patience. Anything else? No, I guess that will say it all. So you need some patience to go through the lesson within these restrictions that possibly are only in the mind space. And if in fact they are financial or physical, you have to change your mind space and your mind thought to bring in that which you desire. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, concentrate on what you desire and want and imagine yourself living in that. Okay? Within the Two of Cups and the feminine energy, there is a Ten of Cups there. Okay? So this is quite a bit of a long-standing relationship, 10, 20 years. And someone could be looking back on the happiness. Two of Cups in reverse. We have a Two of Cups upright, as well as the Eight of Cups in reverse. So somebody just cannot walk away no matter what's going on. Okay? And it's to be commended if in fact some things can be worked on and there is a harmonious dual love energy there. By all means, do what needs to be done to bring that Ten of Cups, because you got the Ten of Cups over here. So, bring some peace and harmony to the home. And a lot of times the feminine has to step up and use the magic that she's embodied with to make that change. You have the potential to figure out how to make a house a home, how to bring that joy. Yep, there you go. You got the magic. You just got to use it. Just got to use it, beloved. What's going on with the Ten of Cups and honoring your energy? You've got the magic in that as well. But you've got to gain the strength to honor your own energy. I'm feeling the energy that some may be living for others instead of living their own best life. Okay? Take that how it resonates, beloved. Anything else for the Ten of Cups and honoring their energy for the Cancers? So you definitely have to find the strength to get out of that stuck energy. Okay. All right, let's move on to the Ten of Wands and the Ancient Wisdom. Okay, we've got a Five of Cups. Somebody's looking in the past, of all that has been lost and not realizing they still have an opportunity to have something gained. There's possibly a lot of shame and embarrassment, which has brought a burden. And for some, it may feel like an ancestral type of cursed energy or something. That's what you're thinking. But you can break that cycle as well. I have the Six of Cups in reverse. And this is possibly very much so something from the past or from your childhood that needs to be let go of for you to come into an abundance and living your best life and having your highest good. Because there's some serious illusions that are going on within the mind space that is creating this burden. I'm feeling a kind of a pessimistic type of energy, possibly like woe is me type of energy. I don't have any options, and my childhood was this way or that way, and blah blah blah. Okay, so let's move along. Guess I'll leave that out. All right, let's see what's going on within your love life. Dig a little deeper. Alright, what's going on with my Cancers within their significant other? Twin flame, soulmate energy, marriage, whatever. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Your beauty still moves me. Alright. So, whatever this individual is going through, I'm feeling that Cancer, there's some signs there that you're seeing, but you're feeling as though you have no means or opportunity to change the situation. And you might have been hearing it from other people, and you're letting them know that they're right, but you've got to come to your own conclusion. Okay? Got to come to your own conclusion at your own time. Keep comparing others to you. You are irreplaceable. Wow. So, Cancer, it looks as though you've got somebody's tail feathers ruffled. Yep, somebody's missing you. And you know someone is right. And someone is, for whatever reason, the reason is you got to come to it at your own time and conclusion. Yeah, as the transformation takes place on your journey, there's some type of nostalgia within a relationship that could possibly come to a commitment or an end after somebody does some shadow work and some things are cleared away, so that you guys can stop going into this repeated cycle of fear of abandonment. Now you can take it whether he or she or whoever is abandoning whoever, but someone is tired of this cycle because it's just making a very destructive burden type of energy within the home. So with that being said, the energy that you both have, it needs to come together. There needs to be some shadow work within some of the energy to purify and clear out the things that do not serve you or serve you both. Okay? And it could be some type of karmic partnership or twin flame kind of energy. So there's a lesson within it that needs to be acknowledged. Okay. All right. Let's see. I need some clarification on how my Cancer significant other is feeling towards them. Okay. Might have a narcissistic, somebody that's very controlling. I'm feeling like there possibly could be someone that needs to step back into their feminine position. And I'm also seeing that someone is daydreaming in the mind space of what was, and possibly not taking the time to go within. They're not listening to spirit and their intuition. They are not understanding the mixture and the balance of the third eye and what it brings. Somebody is ignoring a lot of the signs. While you feel as though somebody possibly could be on your team and they're like, oh yeah, I'm supportive, I'm doing this and I'll be there for you. But in actuality, they're thinking about their own satisfaction and they want to hold all the money to themselves. And someone just refuses to walk away regardless of how disruptive this household is within this dysfunction that these two people are trying to come together, but somebody is being very controlling, and the feminine side of something is not being the authentic feminine that it could be. I mean, just standing in your awesomeness of being a female because of this narcissistic or controlling type of energy. I don't know, take it vice versa, how it resonates with you. I'm just bringing it out of the scenario of what I see. And then we have a King of Wands that's in reverse. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So within that hangman energy, not taking the time to slow down and understand and see clearly visions and lies and secrets that could be around you, and not having the strength to know when to listen to your intuition or how to tap into it. And also, somebody could be very mean because of possibly some heartbreak in the past. So that's why this controlling energy is here. There could be somebody that could be on some drugs or have some type of addictions. And it seems as though somebody might be giving their all within a home and still not getting recognized or the reciprocity that you desire. But everybody around you is celebrating, and while you're standing guard and defending whatever their thinking process or whatever they're going through is, you are going along with it, not moving forward, not tapping into spirit, not meditating and thinking of yourself, of the abundance and that possibly could be coming your way, but depending on how you keep being fooled by some emotions and someone is making it very uh, mediocre, like comfortable for you, or possibly very comfortable for you. But within that energy, they're using their magic to keep a certain amount of your creativity below where it needs to be, and possibly some underhanded juju. So, yeah, you need to slow down and come up out of that stuck, depressed energy and thinking of the losses of the past. You need to spend more time trying to meditate and taking a leap of faith into knowing that the messages and things that are for you that are calling you to embark on a transformation, that you no longer have to worry more about others than they worry about you. Someone is being the nurturer within a relationship and not getting the type of joy and energy and promise or even recognition of the things that you have done to keep the relationship together and not walk away, keep your emotions intact, but something needs to be rethought. You're juggling some type of decision that the outcome that you once thought and promised that it would be, it's not turning out that way. Okay. Wow. I just got into that one. I never did that before. All right, my divine Cancer. Oh, I'm not done. Okay. Spirit says I'm not done. All right, Spirit. What other messages do you have for my beloved Cancers? For their best and overall highest good and anything they need to be aware of that may be harmful. Full completion. And this was the last card that I pulled. The World card of completion. Okay. And within that completion and thinking about the full moon, you need to embark on when the full moon comes, you need to have a piece of paper with the things that you want removed from your life, and then you need to have a piece of paper of the things that you want created in your life. Okay. Okay. Am I finished? No, I'm not finished now. Okay. Well, all right. What is the one final message, Spirit, that you would have for my beloved Cancer? Choose love. You always have a choice. That's why I said that Eight of Swords stuck energy is not stuck. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. And I'm feeling that that love is asking you to connect with family, community, Mother Nature. It's telling you to connect with your loved ones, your partnership, family, children, community. within that transformation, because it's going to bring and build and kind of get rid of that burden energy that you're feeling stuck. When you can go to different areas as opposed to just right in the confines of the confusion that's going on. You never see it clearly, okay? So you need to get out and get around family or people that have your best interest at heart. And just know that that stuck energy will devour you to the point, because if in fact you are dealing with somebody that's a narcissist or likes to be controlling, it will be a total disservice to you to stay in that stuck energy. Okay? All right, my beloved Cancer. Until next time, keep it peaceful and positive, okay? And be well. Get your Buddha Zen on. Until next time, beloved, be well.